What's up YouTube, Explosion Phlosion here, back again today with some great news. I'm sure most of you have already seen it. It is a little bit late. My computer sucks at times when I really need it to. But we have some new info, new Pokemon, new forms, new game mechanics in general. Oh good lord, Sun and Moon is going to be hype. So, jumping straight into it, we got new forms of old Pokemon, such as Executor. Actually got a long neck and an extra head on its tail, and gained dragon typing. And then Frisk for some reason. Ability is disappointing. I just can't get over the fact that they made a gigantic Executor. I just can't. Honestly, probably the last thing I expected was new forms for already pre-existing Pokemon, but it's really, it's a good concept, but I'm really excited about these. We got Vulpix and Ninetales with ice typing, and Ninetales is part fairy, and it's wonderful, and they have Snow Cloak, and I hope that Ninetales' hidden ability will be Snow Warning, and we'll get just hail set up with this. You know, I want to know if there's like a form change that they have to go through, like, oh, if you bring Ninetales and Vulpix to this part, they'll have this, or if it's like under certain conditions, or I want to know if there's separate Pokemon. It'd be really interesting to find out. I can't wait to get the full info on this, but I'm super excited about them, as well as Sandshrew and Sandslash. Ice Steel at 4 times weak to fire, at 4 times weak to fighting, but oh my god, it looks so amazing, and I want it. I want the Alola Sandslash. This looks amazing. I can't get over all of this. And then that was it for all of the form changes that we've seen so far. We don't know if they'll add more in later. It'd be pretty awesome if they added more later that are non-ice types, because maybe just for different islands. But I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Oricorio. It's a Pokemon that actually looks like it has a form change, just based on whatever island you find it on, and each island actually depicts what kind of typing it is. Because you got the Bile, the Pom-Pom, the Pau, and the Sensu, but it gains different typing. It's a flying different typing, and on top of that, it even gets its signature move actually, and the Revelation Dance actually matches whatever typing that it gained from the island, which that's a pretty cool concept. I'm not sure how that would really work in competitive, but it'd be definitely interesting for in-game mechanics, especially any trainers you might find. And its ability Dancer. This is actually really exciting for competitive, I feel. That if you know an enemy is going to set up with a dance, such as they show here, you got Masquerain going with the Quiver Dance. With that, I don't know why it just suddenly got dark on the camera, but it copies Quiver Dance. Masquerain will use Quiver Dance, and he will just match it with the, I'm not sure if that actually takes up your turn, or if that's just, hey, by the way, I'm going to use my ability and copy your dance. But either way, that's awesome. Then we got Minior with shields down. As you can see, there's a nice little rocky outside, and then you got that little, like, star bit from Super Mario, or from Mario Galaxy, in the corner there. Apparently, it's almost like reverse Darmanitan Zen form, where it will actually be defensive when it starts out, but once its health drops below half, it will break off the defensive outer shell and actually gain a stronger attacking inner core. And there's actually a couple different kinds of them. You got them all right here. I really want the blue one. The blue one, I love the color blue. I want the blue one. Simple as that. Then after that, we got the evolved form of Yungoos. We got Gumshoes, who looks like a grumpy old grandfather, but not quite as fierce as Yungoos, but it still does have Stakeout. So maybe the stats got good, and I'm really hoping that I could be using this in competitive. Now on top of that, we got a couple other new Pokemon that just hadn't had previous forms or anything like that. You have Fromantis with Leaf Guard. Looks okay, but Fromantis isn't what I'm too concerned about. I'm concerned about that. Lurantis, still a Leaf Guard, but it just looks so amazing, and apparently it gets a new move called Solar Blade. Now my thoughts on Solar Blade will probably be, it'll be Solar Beam, a 2-turn to charge move, but it'll be physical. So that would actually be really cool, adding in more moves, more types of things, like maybe same power as Solar Beam, but now it's just physical, because that would be amazing. Nope, I don't want that image just yet. And we got Mudbray. We got a pre-evolved form of Mudsdale, which is okay. I mean, sure, it's another Pokemon to catch. It still has stamina, just as Mudsdale does. Then after that, now the picture I wanted to show, they now officially confirmed that you can ride on Pokemon. They had images before that looked like you could, but now they officially confirmed it. Like, they showed you could ride on a Charizard, they showed you could ride there on Mudsdale, they showed you can ride in the little corner there, you can ride Tauros, and on top of that, they also showed Sharpedo going through rocks, so you might be able to actually use them to get around the regions a lot better now. Then, this. The biggest thing I've ever seen in Pokemon, arguably even more game-changing than Mega Evolutions. There are no gyms. There is an island challenge on each island. There are 4 island challenges. To do that, you then become the champ. You have to go then and become the champion. I'm not sure how the Elite Four is going to go then if there's no gyms, because they've always had gyms. But there's only 4 island challenges. But there are 2 parts to it, so it kind of breaks it up almost into 8 again. But either way, that is huge. Never before, no gyms. It boggles my mind. Then we got to meet the island challenge trainers. Mallow, who's a grass type one. Then we got Lana, the water type. She's up there. Sophocles? Is it Sophocles? No, I don't think so. I don't know how to pronounce his name though. But he's an electric type. And then you got Kiawe, who is a fire type, and this guy looks crazy. Like, he's about to fight you on a volcano. He looks like he's ready to just like start screaming at like Solgaleo like any given second of the day. Then there are totem Pokemon that are guardians of your challenges. So in the preview trailer today from Nintendo, we got the totem showing that Gumshoes is there. But that they also get like these weird auras around them, and it gets like different stat upgrades. Like this young goose got a defense raise, and on top of that, they also can call in other Pokemon. This one shows a young goose coming in to help out. I don't know if that means that it's always going to be in evolved form, and they'll call in the previous evolutions to come in, or Pokemon just native to that island instead to come help out with defending it. But then, after you deal with the totems on the island, it seems you're going to have to battle the Kahuna, which we've now met Hala before, and now we actually see his purpose. We'll actually have a battle with him almost as if he was a gym leader, but he's just our last step in the trial. Then, after that, we saw a sneak peek of this. I didn't post a video on it, because it was just one little itty-bitty thing in a Japanese trailer that they showed. They showed you doing weird Tai Chi moves. My friend Julian mentioned him before on a battle I had. He even texted me like first thing this morning, woke me up to Sun and Moon JoJo poses confirmed. I was like, what is this man talking about? I hop on, I see this, and I could not agree more. But it appears that there is a new attack that you can now have, the Z move. And supposedly what it does is you can have one really powerful attack that you kind of synergize with your Pokemon almost, and you can use it once per battle. But just look at this. Pikachu's jumping up. Then you got Rowlet with Bloom Doom. The names kill me. And there's a Z move for every type, so I wonder if that means every single Pokemon that has already appeared is going to get this move as long as after you get that bracelet. But you got Bloom Doom. Then you really go into JoJo. You do special poses, and then you have Overdrive. But so, Litten's getting Inferno Overdrive. And then you got Popplio with Hydro Vortex. These names are insane. Like, I don't even know what I want to think about all this stuff. It's all so much into this. And we're going to scooch so we're centered. But I am beyond floored with this. No gyms. New forms for old Pokemon. That's not even like Mega Evolutions. It's legitimately like a completely different typing on this. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what all their hidden abilities are that will actually add to competitive. Like, it's becoming so much So many different things are changing for this generation, and I love every second of it. Well, you know, the Executor kind of gets me off guard a little bit. I'm still debating. I love how he looks. I'm still debating his use. But I don't know. We still haven't heard. We now see form changes for different types of old Pokemon, but we got nothing so far for any Megas. I'm starting to question if they'll be a thing anymore. I feel like they shouldn't remove them completely from the game. Like, maybe no new Megas if you want. You want to focus on form changes and these Z moves. Sure, I can understand that, but I feel like they should bring at least the old Mega Evolutions up. Like, maybe have on the bracelet like somewhere to fit in a Mega Stone, and then you can trade up your old Pokemon. I think you might have to transfer them. Yeah, I think you have to transfer them actually, through Pokebank somehow. But that maybe you should be able to get Mega Stones in this, cause I don't know. It was a really good thing to have Megas, but I can't see them completely just throwing them away. Like, to have them as, like, I guess they threw away gyms, which has been the staple mark since the beginning. But you know, only time can tell. We still haven't had Koro for this month, and they said there was going to be big releases there too. So who knows? We might be getting some really, really good info soon enough. But anyway, I gotta get going. I have to leave for work in about 40 minutes, and this took up way too much longer than I had wanted to just to set up getting this video together. So, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, just go with the flow. Catch you guys later.